Hi everyone, welcome to Book Bites, a cozy mystery book chat and recipe demonstration group. I'm Miss Cheryl, and this month's book is Premeditated Peppermint. It's part of the Amish Candy Shop Mystery Series by Amanda Flower. Someone Sweet on Revenge. Christmas is Bailey King's favorite time of year. For her first Yuletide in Harvest, Ohio, the former big city chocolatier is recreating a cherished holiday treat, peppermint combined with molten white chocolate. But her sugar high plummets when her former boyfriend walks into the candy shop she now runs with her Amish grandmother. New York celebrity chef Eric Sharp and his TV crew have arrived to film an authentic Amish Christmas. Bailey's not about to let her beloved town and Swissman sweets be turned into the soundbite. Unfortunately, she gets more publicity than she's bargained for when Eric's executive producer is found strangled to death and Eric's the prime suspect. With Bailey's Sheriff Jeopardy boyfriend out to prove Eric's guilt, her bad boy ex tries to sweet-talk her into helping him clear his name and rekindle their romance to boost ratings for his show. Now, between a surplus of suspects and a victim who wasn't who she seemed, Bailey's edging dangerously close to a killer who isn't looking to bring joy to the world or to Bailey this deadly Noel. Enjoyed it. It was a good read. I said it was informative. I said I learned a lot about Amish culture, reasonings of why they don't like their pictures taken or do videos. It's very interesting how they think of no matter how long you're in community, if you're not Amish, you're considered a Englisher, an outsider. So they're respectful of people who come to their area, but they're leery of people. With the Bailey, she's been there a while, and they still don't know, how she's gonna interact with their community. They're still leery of her and her community. Even though her grandma's Amish, they still treat her as an outsider. Her boyfriend Aiden, the hot cop. Don't you wish sometimes there was like pictures in adult books? I mean, come on, with the character called a hot cop, you need to you visualize it. So it's like you just want to know how much on the mark your visualization is. But it just cracks me up. Her best friend Cass, a couple times she almost slips and actually calls him the hot cop, and to his face. But otherwise she just refers to him behind his back. And then there's Jethro. I love little Jethro. He seems like he's adorable. The little pig for Aiden's mom, her comfort pig. There's a lot of comfort animals out there, and I just don't know how comforting a little pig would be, because I would think of something soft and furry and cozy, as a comfort animal. But then the character of the murder victim, at the beginning, it's like they start planting the ideas of, her being different, or her knowledge of the Amish community is more than a typical person would be. And it's interesting. But I don't know much about Amish culture, so this, like I said, was eye-opening and enlightening. But I really enjoy the idea of having the recipe for this month. It's the Bailey's Peppermint Bark. It sounds really amazing. I mean, who can't go wrong with dark chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate and white chocolate with peppermint? That's like some of my favorite flavors right there. It's like every March I have to go for the Shamrock Shakes just because of the mint. And my favorite candy this time of year is those white chocolate peppermint truffles. I think it's Lindor's. It's like really good. I said they're hard to come by sometimes, but yeah, peppermint is definitely one of my favorite flavors. So it was a good book. I found it the live nativity. I would love to see another live nativity. Years ago, I think we used to have one in our community. I don't know if it was in Vernon at the church, if they had one, but one of my coworkers, she has a donkey. His name's Eeyore, and he was part of the live nativity way back when. And I said that would be really neat. That would be something really exciting for what's going on now in this world, just to be kind of like a little bit of a pick-me-up. But I enjoyed the book, and I hope you enjoyed it also. I did not guess the murderer. I was still thinking. I was on the cusp between two other suspects, and this one, at the end, I kind of got it just because of, they led you right to the plot and everything. So, but it was an exciting read. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you stick around to wait for Bailey's peppermint bark. I said it sounds amazing. And stop back and see us next month. Thank you. Bye.
Hi everyone! Welcome to the baking portion of Book Bites. This month we are making Bailey's Peppermint Bark from the book Premeditated Peppermint by Amanda Flower. So I have all the ingredients measured out. The first step is actually to line a baking pan with parchment paper. So I have that set here. And I also have a pot of water boiling because today we're going to do a double boiler method to melting the chocolate. So you'll need a glass bowl and you'll set it right on top of the steaming water, but just make sure that the water does not touch the bottom of the bowl. And then we are going to dump in our dark chocolate. So it's actually 8 ounces of dark chocolate and then 8 ounces of the semi-sweet chips. And they actually call for the chocolate to be rough chopped, but it all just became in chips. So we are going to be using chips. So I'm going to put both of those dark chocolates in the bowl and get those melting. The chocolate is all nice and melted. So we are going to spread this over our parchment paper. And just be careful if the bowl is a little warm. great. I love dark chocolate. So now we are going to let this chocolate set up. We're going to let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to leave the water going because we're going to do the same thing with the double boiler for the white chocolate when we get back. Okay, we're back. The dark chocolate has been resting for about 15 minutes, and so we are going to start melting the white chocolate now. And the only difference with the white chocolate is once it gets started melting, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract to the white chocolate mixture. Chocolate's getting nice and melty, so I'm going to go ahead and add the extract. Be careful while you're mixing in, sometimes that steam can spit up at you a little bit. I think we're ready. So we're going to pour the white chocolate over the dark chocolate mixture. I'm starting to get a little bit of a swirl from the dark chocolate through the white chocolate, but that's okay with me. And then now we are going to take our crushed up peppermint candy. So I used full candy canes and broke them up. And then we're going to sprinkle that on top while the chocolate's still warm and melty. pretty good to me. So now we're gonna put this into the refrigerator to cool for about 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and have a taste. Okay, we're back. The chocolate bark is all hardened from being in the refrigerator, and we broke up a couple pieces here, and it looks so pretty and perfect. You got the peppermint on top, and you can see the layers of the white and dark chocolate. It looks really pretty. So let's have a bite. I mean, what's not to like? You got chocolate, you got the peppermint. It's so creamy and delicious, and it even would make a pretty gift for the holidays. So thanks for watching and happy baking. We'll see you next time.